You are now listening to the Living Numbers Podcast. Damn, I nailed it. First take.
I like the funny one more. I'm just gonna edit that laugh. I'm gonna get it right in there.
Oh, goodness. Your turn.
This is the Living Numbers Podcast, and I am your host, Tony Rambles.
The great. The Ramble Man.
The one and only
Mr. Hype.
Woo woo.
Okay. For my listeners and my viewers,
Hello.
this is when do we start this process?
This trio-ness?
6:30.
Oh,
about 2 hours ago.
Yeah. It's been a minute, y'all.
This is
A
like
little technical difficulties.
5.
A little bit.
It's like summer 2018 all over again.
Oh no!
Please don't.
This is
Let's
the
not-
IXL of podcast.
Oh no! Oh.
She said it.
I was trying to remember what that program was.
Oh no, I was trying not to bring it up, man. I don't need those
The
nightmares.
equivalent.
Oh no!
Tis the only way.
Okay, well, some of y'all are probably wondering who are these laughing maniacs that I have on my.
I was thinking wonderful
Podcast
human
right
beings,
here.
but
Thank you.
okay.
You all know how we do things around here, and when we have people on for the first time,
Hey,
we have to do this the correct way.
The correct way.
But before we do that,
wait.
make sure you like, subscribe, download, follow.
Yes, all those cool things.
Yeah,
Listen
I'm
to the
on, where are we?
podcast.
Apple, Google,
Spotify, YouTube, and Anchor.
Yes. Okay,
Y'all,
shout out.
that's my thing. Sorry.
Yes. Wherever you listen to podcasts,
There
just
you
search
go.
it up. The Living Numbers Podcast. with
We're
Tony
on
Rambles.
all platforms.
Tune in, Breaker, wherever.
So many.
So many. I always just try to see how many that I can think of off the top of my head.
We're there.
We're going to have to post them up so you can remember.
Okay. Without further ado,
Ooh.
I have
This is about to be good.
Future Summer Camp Counselors of America. 33% of the Rollies crew, which we'll get into later.
That is true, yes.
The Laugh Factory themselves. I've coined that one myself. Representatives of the House of Gryffindor. I have Deshay, also known as Shay and Danielle. Say hello to the people.
Hello, world.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I felt like we really went to opposites. I was like,
Hello, world.
mine was like, bros, get closer.
I'm like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello, everybody. With her cake on her face. I love it.
Hello.
Oh, you kind of got that one.
You did. Good job.
That's actually from Seinfeld.
I never watched
Crickets.
it, so I don't know.
Okay, so that's a great way to segue, right? If you want to reach out to me on the show, you can email me at onetonyrambles@gmail.com. Yeah. Follow me on IG at _TonyRambles_.
Yes.
If you know, if you watch Seinfeld or The Office, those are kind of my go-tos. Then definitely, do y'all watch The Office?
No.
A few episodes.
Memes.
I've always
Memes
wanted to
are
watch
how
it,
I
though.
know
Yeah.
The
Oh my
Office.
goodness. The
I've heard it's
Office is
iconic,
amazing.
though.
So talk about origin stories.
Ooh, where this all began.
Was it? I think Shay, you mentioned it.
I did.
Summer 2018.
2018.
That's where the trio started. We don't have a trio name. I'm just like a plus one.
It's okay.
An alternate.
You are.
Most people are.
A substitute.
It's okay.
Substitute teacher.
I mean,
Fittingly.
yeah.
What is that called? An affiliate.
There you go.
Good job.
I like that word.
Affiliation, creation.
So we all started in 2018, kind of hanging out together. It kind of started as work And
Yeah, because I feel like we didn't really know you from church at that time.
Not really.
Like, not officially. We
not like hung out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
Really, no. Okay.
So, yep.
And so, one of our elders, we'll
Yes.
just call it that.
Okay. Yeah.
You know who you are. Shout out to you.
We love you.
You're amazing.
You are amazing. Yes. We were asked to fill in, or not fill in, no.
Lead.
To lead,
There we go. A summer.
co-conspire to a summer program up
Yes.
at a high school with a rating of 2.3 out of 5. Those are stars, by the way.
Man, but I really feel like they didn't start that way. I feel like that's a step up.
A step up.
That is true.
I feel like they making moves, y'all. Making moves.
You're welcome.
Would y'all go back? Okay.
Yes and no.
Okay. Why? Under what circumstances would you go back and do it again?
Non-virtual, less technology.
Non-virtual,
Agreed.
less technology.
And not as a lead.
Agreed, yeah.
I do better as assistant. I feel like if you weren't there to be our teacher role,
Right.
we just would have been eating snacks and rolling in chairs.
We were rolling in chairs even though I was there.
I know, but we gonna figure.
I mean, you,
But you still had
those
some
chairs were
lessons.
fun. I'm not gonna
it
lie.
was.
Yeah.
You just got to find a way to connect and something like that because the kids really don't want to be there.
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
summer job basically for us. We were what, 8 weeks? Was it?
It was a good little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, and it was
8 weeks to 4 week sessions.
4 days. How many days? It wasn't 5 days.
No, it's 4.
Yeah,
No,
I think so.
3.
3.
Was it just 3?
Wasn't it Tuesday?
It felt like we was working every day.
It did. I feel like Fridays we were off on Fridays.
So those summer sessions pretty much kind of brought us together as friends.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Well, brought me to the duo
To the fray.
anyway. And I was like, okay, if I can't get one without the other. So we tried to do this a couple of weeks ago,
We did.
and it was
Life be lifing.
yeah, life happening.
Life happens, okay?
And but I'm happy to have y'all here.
We're happy to be here.
we are so
And
excited to be
This
here.
is gonna be fun. If it hasn't been fun already, I mean, we're probably 5 minutes in, and all we've done is laugh
Right.
and do an introduction.
Hey, that's how we roll.
But so, I think that kind of helped us to prepare, like, for things, because sometimes you're in situations, especially when you're just trying to help people out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that this may have started this way, but no.
I'm listening. Finish your statement.
Okay, so that's gonna bring us to our next number here, which is a 13-year conservatorship. If you've been following anything in the news, Britney Spears has not had control of her life for
Free
the past
Britney.
13 years, and the documentary is either coming out or is it out already?
No, I think it's
coming out.
I think it's coming out soon when she gets her freedom. So I came up with this idea of who would you want to run your life?
Oh, goodness.
So we're back here after spending, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes
It's
talking about
quite
this
some
already.
time.
Due to our technical difficulties, you all didn't get the long version.
You didn't, but we're about to
Of
get
this.
a crash course.
Yes.
So instead of picking one person, Shay here
I did.
wanted to
'Cause she's
pick a
brilliant.
board of trustees.
Because
Like
I
a
feel
boss.
like you gotta have multiple people
Okay.
in your corner.
Why?
Lesson.
Because multiple people know you differently.
Exactly.
You are not the same person with everybody. Everybody is not in your life for the same reasons.
Right.
So
Very true.
with that, you gotta have a board.
Okay, so who's the first person on your board?
So I can't. Hey, I gotta pump the brakes. So we can't do family.
No family. Or
No significant other.
Not
You right.
significant other. I guess we can kick out parents too.
And I can't pick Danielle. Okay.
You cannot pick.
So my first choice is Miss Alicia.
Alicia.
Because she is
Shout out
so
to you.
sweet and I feel like she has such a pure heart. She is my number one
Yes.
board.
Okay. Number one on your board.
Number 1 would be my sister Bree.
Okay.
Hey, Bree.
Shout out to Bree.
Bree.
TSU in the house.
Until she over here selling stuff to get cows.
Exactly.
She gonna
She's number one, but she
Those
does not
cows.
have controlling vote. Let that be known.
That's why it is a board. A board of trustees.
Because yes, Brie will be like, "Oh, you just won the lotto? Do you know how many freaking Highland heifers I could get with that?" Like, wait.
Yeah. She'd raise them up. They'd be the best heifers ever in the world.
They would be, but no, she
come out
definitely
of
needs
whatever.
somebody to veto that one.
Hold on. Not 100 heifers. Maybe you could get 2.
No, Bree wants an army.
An army of
A liege of heifers.
There is no couple.
No,
You buy a whole lot, or
She has like 6 or 7 now,
Right now?
with not millions of dollars.
Is she still raising animals and stuff?
She is.
she definitely is doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's amazing.
Shout out to Bree.
Way to go, Bree.
My first person is my sister Asia, who needs to come on the podcast
Like now.
Better
right
hurry
now.
up. Come on, we're
right
waiting.
now, today.
We're waiting.
Let's go.
Today.
She's
This is
very
your sign.
organized.
Ooh, we like organized
She's
people.
very organized. She doesn't take any crap from anybody.
we need one of those.
She has a business mindset.
That's what you need.
So she'd run my life like a business. I don't know if that's.
But with that comes to like, yeah, like that's take sibling rivalry to a new level.
Okay. So we are going to snake draft it, which means I go again. Okay.
Not the celebrities. Celebrities got to be last.
Celebrities last?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Pastor Carlos.
Yep.
Yes.
Pastor Carlos, I mean, it's been my ace for a long time. And so, who better? He knows the word. You know, he's not in the box. Like, he'll
Gonna
do some
make sure
crazy
those
stuff.
godly restraints are put
The
there.
restraints will be put on.
I paid attention.
But he'll take the restraints with him as he goes up and does
Absolutely.
all kinds of crazy stuff with my life. So, Danielle. we're on you.
So yes, my spiritual person is Miss Sparkle, for many of the same reasons that Shay picked Alicia. We both wanted both, but we decided what we're gonna do is each get one, so we have joint custody of y'all.
Joint
Consultants.
And then y'all are gonna consult with each other.
Cheating.
Our boards interact.
It's not cheating,
We
it's
found a
speed.
loophole.
Loopholes.
Thank you.
Okay,
Tony
y'all.
didn't want us to be
Oh
on
my
each other's
gosh.
board.
We know all of these people, and I'm hopefully all of these people are listening to the podcast, and
If not, it's about to be
maybe
real
we'll
awkward.
like, oh yeah,
I chose
was that
you.
what you talked about? We'll probably get some interesting text messages. Here,
Oh, absolutely, always.
within the next week or so.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
For the record, parents, I'm not sure if you were listening, but I couldn't choose y'all
Yeah.
because that's going to get us in trouble.
No parents.
Oh, but Shay's in trouble.
Because technically,
Yeah, because technically I can't choose
Well, they
both.
say daughter though.
See, I feel like
Yeah.
they
They
in that
claim
role.
Shay, so
They're in
Yeah,
that
you
role.
you
can't
still
pick them.
can't choose.
Okay.
though.
you can't pick them.
Whew, thanks, guys. Fine print. Gotta read the fine print, y'all. It's important.
But we're still back to you.
So Taylor is going to be my second.
Okay.
Taylor is somebody I went to college with, and she has been around for quite some time, and she has seen a lot of stuff. So I feel like she knows me.
Right.
So if I can't choose Danielle, I gotta choose Taylor. Taylor, that doesn't mean you're second place. I'm just saying, you're here. Don't worry about it. You're on the board. That's all that matters. You're on the board.
On the board.
All right.
Oh, it's a snake draft.
So now you gotta
Again.
Wow.
go ahead. Who's your celebrity, Shay? Tell the people.
Do you have a different person
No,
than
I'm
before?
I'm not. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna stick with that
I'm gonna
same
stick
person?
with it because
Go
I
ahead.
picked him for a reason. Even though
And
y'all
she
think-
also knows if she don't say it, I'm gonna say it. So she might as well just say
We're
it.
gonna make sure y'all know whether she picks this person or not.
Was the first person that popped into Chanel's mind?
For whatever reason. Well, we
I
all
will
know the
explain.
reason.
No, it is not because of.
She will explain her reasons.
Anyways,
Okay.
I chose Jason Momoa.
Aquaman
Aquaman,
himself.
He's in that new show called I think it's like C or something. Everybody's blind.
Wait, what? Oh, that's the Apple. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it because I don't have Apple Plus. But if y'all want to sponsor me, I'll go watch the whole thing.
Shout
and
out,
I'll talk
Apple.
about it.
Wait.
Shout out.
Oh, you talking about
Apple
Apple?
TV.
Never
Apple
mind.
TV. That's what it is.
Okay, Apple TV.
Okay, so what's your reasons?
Because
Besides just being able to sit by your bed and
that is not why.
Okay.
That's
Make
kind of
decisions.
He can definitely make good decisions, but he is like all about go green, being earthy. I feel like you're about to say something.
Earthy.
being earthy.
Hey, it's about the world. So, and I don't want to leave a carbon footprint. Not that I don't. I want to limit. He can help with that. So he gives me that natural, authentic side
Okay.
that I need.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that.
You're welcome. Sorry, Shay.
You know what it is. There are probably a whole bunch of other people who understand how to limit their carbon
Elon Musk,
footprint.
I mean.
Exactly. Okay. We'll go with that reason, Shay.
Anyway,
You say he's fine? Is that what you said?
No, that's not what I said.
That's what
Don't
she
put
said.
words in my mouth. That is not what I
Is that what you
said.
said? But it's fine.
Fun.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Done.
Who is your celebrity?
Danielle's
Wait, you
next.
skipped me. So, y'all, it's been a day.
Yes. It's your host, Tony Rambles on the Living Numbers Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram @ Tony Rambles _.
I think mine will be Lin-Manuel because I love him.
Wait, who is this? Lin-Manuel.
Yes,
Yes.
he is.
Is that the dude from the French movie?
Wait, what? French?
Oh, that's Les Miserables.
Oh,
Wow.
I remember that movie.
But he did Hamilton. He's done In the Heights.
So,
He does the music for Moana.
okay, I like
Vivo
this
just
person.
came out. It was really good. So
That was on
good.
Netflix, just in case.
Netflix sponsor us.
What is that?
Wait,
Hey, shout out to Netflix.
we out here.
I love how I keep saying us.
What
Like
is this
this is now
person's
my
name?
podcast.
La who?
It's Lin-Manuel
Lin-Manuel.
Miranda. But he is just a genius.
Wait, maybe if I saw him, I would know who he is.
He's just probably not because he does so much behind the scenes, but
Okay,
he's
well,
just like a genius. And when you watch like documentaries and stuff like behind the scenes, you can just tell he is pure and he cares about everything and everyone he encounters. Like he always says, I feel like I never meet a stranger. Like, and he, like, no matter how successful he gets, like, cause he lives in New York, he's still out and about with the community, giving back. And he's just about spreading joy, and I love him.
Okay.
So if you so happen to see this,
Hey,
be
shout
my
out
friend.
To
We like you. We're
Shout out
fans.
to you. What'd you say? he
can
did
I get
again?
some Hamilton tickets?
Hamilton.
Alexander
That big
Hamilton.
yellow one right there.
Remember. Oh my goodness. Okay.
You're third.
It's my turn, right? So now we get to pick the celebrities.
I already picked mine, so
Oh yeah.
you better hurry.
Go ahead,
Whoever
let the people know who
Momoa,
you choose
Green Man.
in your democracy.
Dun-dun.
I picked Barack Obama.
Oh, you did.
Who doesn't love Barack?
That is true.
He can get people to do anything. Just by how he talks.
Right, even if he just gives you a pep talk, you're like, I can do this.
I can do it. Whatever it is. Like, yeah, man, I could climb Mount Everest.
Oh,
Just a bag of Skittles and Doritos.
I would love
can
to
do
see
it.
you try.
Well, if Barack said I can do it, I can.
Okay, Barack.
Wasn't that his thing? Yes, we can.
yes.
See?
All right. If you're listening,
Shout out to Barack.
Tell Tony Rambles that he can do it.
Yes. Yes.
Instead of an evil, encouraging words.
Yes. I'll post that mug. I will get so many.
Please. Sponsor us.
Okay.
All about sponsor.
Well, how could he sponsor us? Maybe he could just give us a shout out.
That's
Hey,
fine.
that's a-
I would gladly
That's
take
basically
that.
a sponsorship.
it sure
That
is.
is all we need.
Oh. So is that
Okay, so I think that's our three. Our board
Yes.
has been set. If you are listening to this, hopefully this board never has to be executed and put
Yes.
into practice, because clearly my wife will be in control of my life. Shout out to Kia.
We love you, Kia.
You're amazing.
Yes. Pepperonis is on the way.
Sponsor us.
They did like my post on Instagram.
Hey,
that
that's a
was pretty
start.
Getting clout. We're getting there.
cool. Okay. Okay, this wasn't on the list.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So
Well, I'm nervous.
I do a little pre-production meeting with all of my guests. At least
Uh-huh.
I do. And I tell them what we're going to talk about. But this,
I said we didn't do that.
we did a pre-production text chain
We did.
that you
That Shay
did
was
not
not
answer
reading.
any of the messages.
Shay was included, but it was not responsive.
Exactly.
No, I'm sorry.
but we knew it'd be good. So I'm going to throw this out there.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't have a number though. I tried to look up how much it costs to do this,
Okay.
but I didn't really find anything that was solid.
Oh.
So Captain Kirk, y'all know who that is.
I think when I saw it,
William
it was like
Shatner.
95 million.
William Shatner.
It's a lot.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what
Going
you're
to space.
talking about.
Going to space. If you had the opportunity, would you go to space? I think it's only for like 5 minutes or something.
It's not very long. I think it's more than 5 minutes. I think when they did it, it was
28 minutes? That's another number I saw.
If it was not all my money, like if I still had a significant amount, I would not spend my last dollar on it. But like, I mean, when you're a billionaire, like I would.
Even hundreds of millions. I mean, these people are rich.
That's what I'm saying. As long as I had like a sizable amount
You
left,
haven't seen
I
those
absolutely
rockets
would.
blow up before?
It was my time. My thing is, if
It's true.
I'm a die when I'm going to die,
Okay.
I would rather die in space than crossing the
space.
street. like I went out in the blaze of glory, you know? Like
I was on Shuttle 34.
exactly.
We all know what Shuttle 34
Like I
is.
love the stars. If I could see them one time for the one time,
That's true.
I do
man.
not want to die in the space shuttle.
Why are you putting that into the atmosphere
It would be
and claiming
quick.
that? Like, I mean, it would be.
It would be quick, would it? I don't know.
I think it would be.
Okay.
Seeing the fact you usually just
Check.
like explode.
I mean, I'm curious, but
You're already like up in space. You're like right there next to God. You just, whoop, just move right on over.
Is that where he lives? He's like, hey guys, welcome back.
He just fast track. You don't have to go up like the stairs to heaven.
He's like,
You're just
right on time. I need you to be here at this very moment.
That's just all. It's not like a fear, but it's like if I gotta die, like I would like it to be. If it's not in my sleep, at a very old.
Why do people
safe
always want to die
age.
in their sleep?
Because I just don't want it to be traumatic, you know.
Like,
Like I volunteered at hospice, and there was like 11th hour program, and you just see people in like those drawn out last moments.
how does it look?
It's intense.
It seems like it would be very.
It's very
traumatic.
intense, and it definitely opens your eyes. You just see so much regret.
Did they just like stop breathing and it just everything
No,
just stops?
it's not quick.
Or they're like spasms. And,
regain
It is
some
very-
form of conscious, like.
Very drawn out.
I would not want to
It
see
is
that.
not like on TV, y'all.
Okay, yeah.
It's not.
Let's just go on our sleep.
Yeah,
Let's just, yeah.
It's a
Or
lot.
on a rocket ship.
Oh, you on the rocket ship now?
Yeah.
See how quickly he changed
The
it?
Yeah.
Einsteins. Okay.
When you get more information, you can make better decisions.
Stop it.
Okay, Shay, I don't think you made a decision yet. Yes or no? You're going to space or what?
She's gonna be in my rocket ship.
Wait, whoa,
That's a good shake adventure.
Oh, wait, so you
That's
paid?
a shame.
I got you.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going.
Money is not.
Still
an
got my
issue here.
money.
More money, more
Okay.
money, more.
No, but I mean, I do want to go to outer space. I'm kind of curious to see,
You be down.
But that would have to be the absolute last like big thing I do.
but I can't do it
Because
like
you
when
can't top that.
So you just stop living your life if you got to go to space?
No, I'm
this
just
year?
save it.
No, because I don't want to be like super old. Because then you are
William
more
Shatner is
likely
90.
to-
Yeah.
I'm not that healthy.
That's a
I
good
gotta,
way to.
like-
But then you live. So
I
if
gotta-
you're,
I
if
gotta
it
work my way up
explodes,
to space.
that's what I'm saying. If
Right
it,
now, I'm
like-
just trying to get up the stairs.
But if it explodes, I mean, you're 90.
That's true.
Man, I'm not going on a spaceship thinking that it's going to explode.
Oh,
Clearly, you
definitely
did because I wasn't even thinking about that, and you said it. So
not. That is true.
Yeah, I guess that's my
You
fault.
definitely introduced that.
With all that being said, I would go to
I guess you
an
probably would.
opportunity
I just
to
think
go
it
to
would
space,
be
and I'm
amazing.
not an astronaut. Like, this is just an opportunity, literally of a lifetime. I'm going.
I just think of how I feel with the footage. Like, could you imagine seeing that in person?
I could not imagine. That.
You can't
I
wrap
feel
your
like-
mind
Right.
around
It doesn't
it.
even make sense.
That'd be a mess. I'd be like, oh my god.
But that's another reason why I wanted to be later in life. Because how do you go back to a normal life after that? You're gonna spend the rest of your life. Because a lot of astronauts, they say that they get so depressed afterwards.
Like, man, there's nothing else for me.
There's nothing else.
I've been to
You can't
space.
beat that.
Well, you know how you can beat it? If I gave you $15 million and I said, hey, bring back the mastodons. Oh, wait, was it? The woolly mammoth.
There you go.
That I do not support. Danielle
like, I'm
is
not
voting
there.
no.
I'm trying to have no. Mm-mm.
Put me on that board. No. No.
This plan will not go forward because
It's
of
not.
our one vote. We do not have a
There's
unanimous
literally
No, thank
a
you.
whole series of movies telling us why we should not be doing
Tell 'em
stuff like
again.
this.
Jurassic Park.
If you didn't get that, sponsor us.
You really sponsored.
Okay, Michael Crichton.
Now you gonna be real
He wrote the
excited
book.
when somebody hits your email with a sponsorship.
One to Tony Rambles at gmail.com. The number one.
Y'all laughing. That's how you get it.
The
They're gonna be like,
number
I like
one,
them.
Tony Rambles
They
at
gonna reach
gmail.com.
out. Exactly.
Follow me on Instagram at _Tony Rambles _
Mm-hmm. But no, I'm fine seeing the little mock-up ones in the museum.
Okay. 15 million. That's our number here.
I
just
feel
in
like
case.
if you're going to do it, it needs to be on current species that are currently on the list towards extinction.
That is very good.
Not ones that are like completely extinct.
Yes, there are
no
plenty.
saber-tooth tigers.
No. You got to think too that
We're losing the tigers we got now. That is very.
and
good
they
point.
lived in a
That is
completely different environment than what we currently live in.
That's true.
Where are you gonna put a woolly mammoth? I don't think people realize they're not elephants. I don't think people realize how big a woolly mammoth is.
Antarctica. You got to be away from the rest of us.
We can't. Antarctica's melting.
Put him in space.
What they're gonna
Put him in space. We're seeing everything else in space.
woolly mammoth. Oh no.
Yeah, no. Hard pass.
There's so many other things we can do with this money.
That's very true. $15 million.
What you gonna do?
I'm not going to care about no woolly mammoth.
No.
That's it. Back to Siberia. There's nothing up there.
So then what's gonna happen?
What if they don't want to stay in Siberia?
Exactly.
And just start marching south.
Okay, so then when they knock at your front door, what you gonna do?
They ain't going to be here.
You say that.
They're going to march
All
across
it
the
took
And
was
then
a
I
boat.
start
Bering
thinking
Strait.
about stuff like the butterfly effect. Like, what would that do to it?
Oh, yeah. How would
People
that
don't
change
realize
the
how much
ecosystem?
animals impact it.
Yeah.
So if a butterfly and bees, like what is a woolly mammoth?
Bees are almost gone.
They
They're
are.
trying to
So use
Take
it
that
on the
15 million,
bees.
save the bees, please. Hey,
save the bees.
Told you.
y'all don't understand. Do a little research after you finish watching
It's-
this and sponsor us. Go ahead and research
Tell people.
the bees. I'm very passionate
They're
about
almost
that.
gone. Really?
I
Yes.
am.
How? Where did that come from?
When I realized that if the bees die, so do we. I got really invested.
Wait,
Yep.
is that true?
It is true.
How?
People
Come on,
do not
please,
realize-
enlighten me.
Because they're pollinators.
Right. Nothing else does that?
Not like bees. Not enough to sustain us. And we're already in a society that is constantly like what we're producing isn't meeting our needs. So
Right.
imagine if you take the biggest set of pollinators out of that, what are we going to produce? So, and it's not even just food, it's clothes and paper and even gas. Like, again, the butterfly effect. Like, people really need to take a moment and realize,
Yes.
call Jason Momoa, learn about your carbon footprint.
I'm so serious. Look it up.
Because it is important. A
Well,
lot of
so
people
what-
don't realize how deep it goes into.
What are we supposed to do?
Well, for
How do
one,
we? How can I, Tony Rambles from the Living Numbers podcast, how can I help the bees?
well, first thing, research. I mean, and not even just going with like, oh, walk and recycle. It's more than that. There are communities in most places, major cities that are involved in this. You could donate
Donate what? To
like
bees?
money. Yes, because people
Here,
are
Mr.
actually.
B.
Yes,
Here's
because
a
there are people.
dollar.
There are people who will. There are different kind of establishments that'll come and they'll
Yes.
remove your bees. But it's like if people aren't funding these projects, like one, if you have a bee problem, call a beekeeper. Don't kill
Yes.
them.
Do not call
Do not
pest
kill them.
control. No.
I'm not messing with no bees anyway.
I know, but a lot
Well,
of
you
people
said call a beekeeper, not
they
pest
will. They
control.
will
Not
come
like
and
a-
remove
yeah.
them. Like they like
And
I'm talking like a big
rehome.
hive. Like
For free? Interesting.
So instead of paying somebody,
but that's why you have to donate to this because a lot of these people are working for free.
Right.
So you have to just look into research like that. Like, because we were in Alvin, there was like a little bee farm.
that was so sad.
It was very sad, and it was vandalized. People destroyed. The bee
Why?
box. Humans, man.
Yeah,
Nothing
y'all
better to
something
do.
else. Y'all
Humans, man. But so like when you reach out and you rally together for stuff like that, donate money, help them rebuild, and replace these colonies. People they order bees. You can order queen bees to start new colonies. There's so much you can do.
Well, I don't want any bees at my house.
No, I'm just saying you can donate to people. They need financial backing.
Gotcha.
If you're not in the place to do it yourself.
Help the people that are doing the work.
Exactly.
Yes. Reach out to them and see how you can help too. Sometimes if you don't want to do financial, there's always other things.
And even just spreading awareness. Make a Facebook post. Tell somebody like we're telling y'all.
Yeah.
Like, because again, like you didn't know.
I had no
so now
idea.
Now you know. So now if you see somebody kill a bee, you can be like, hey
man, what? Why you do that?
One step closer to the end of the world. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. You just killed all of us. Now none of us
are you happy?
We're all stuck here. No one's going to space.
No one's going to space. That's why they're trying to get us to space. They're like, oh no,
we have nowhere else to go.
We're running out of time.
I gotta go. Oh no.
Okay.
That was crazy.
What's our next number?
Our next number.
Oh.
And this one is very near and dear to y'all's hearts. Y'all's. Didn't we talk about that already?
Not saying y'all.
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 Y'all's. It's like y'all. Y'all's with an S.
Y'all's.
Not
How's
you
y'all?
alls. You alls. I don't know.
What?
It just sounds uncomfortable.
Okay, so this number, I looked this up, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours ago. And it says that you need $2,000 to $5,000 to start a business.
Okay.
So $2,000 to $5,000. And you all work for a family-owned business.
We do.
Yes. So tell the audience about this business, where you can find it and what they sell and how amazing it is.
Roll on in the rollies.
That's our theme song. We're working on it. Okay, so we are located in Pearland, Texas.
Yes.
For when you go viral and people are watching around the world.
Remember,
I got you.
Rollies was here.
Rollies Frozen Custard. So like he said, we're a family-owned business. My family is originally from Illinois.
Chicago.
Yes.
The Bears just beat the Lions.
We did.
That's
You're welcome.
not cool.
I'm so sorry.
And you're still wearing your hat. Good
My
job.
Lion, hey, Detroit all day, everywhere.
As he just said, y'all.
Every time.
Um,
I remember saying y'all when I was living in Detroit. Okay, so just
Did you?
take it easy.
Are you sure?
100%.
We gotta see some videos.
Shout out to Derek, Deborah, and Daniel. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
into it. So actually I was born and raised in the suburbs about an hour away from Chicago. Fun fact. And there was a little mom and pop frozen custard shop there. Oh, that rhymed. Look at me.
Custard shop.
Hey.
Holy moly.
Donuts.
I can't.
I'm taking Shay to watch Friday after this because she's never seen it apparently.
It's next Friday though.
We
not
got
that
to
I-
start at the beginning.
Yes.
It's not that I
Absolutely.
haven't
Yeah.
seen it. I just am not.
I know, but we're going to watch it.
Whatever. Anyways.
Into ways.
Rollies.
Back to Rollies. Well, Ollie's was where it all began.
yes.
And we loved it and we missed it terribly when we moved down here. And so we were down in Texas for quite some time and just looking for a change. God was moving our family in a different direction, just trying to get away from corporate America a little bit, focus on my dad's health.
Yeah.
And so we were looking at ways that we could just be our own bosses, and that put us in the position to give back to the community in a way we currently weren't able. So we were thinking of ideas, and then we were like, there's really, surprisingly, even though it was like hot 11 months out of the year here, there's really not a lot of ice cream places. And then we were like, let's introduce them to, frozen custard.
Frozen custard, which is not ice cream.
It
by
is
the way.
not. It's
not
the
ice
old
cream.
fashioned way they used to make it before everybody got lazy.
It's delicious.
It is.
It's tough.
It is. So
Custard
it
is
doesn't.
amazing.
It's good because it doesn't have as much milk and sugar.
Nice.
Easier
So
on the tummies.
easier on the tummy and the waist, y'all. Just put
In
that out
moderation,
there.
though. Let's
Moderation.
Moderation
Yes.
is always key, folks.
But yeah, and so we opened up in 2019.
Yes, we did. February. About
Yep.
to celebrate
Year
year
three.
three.
So baby
Year three.
Rollies is
Shout out to
growing.
Rollies.
And we love it. So my parents have done amazing getting it off
Yep.
the ground.
Shout out to Art and Brenda Wilson.
Yes.
Yes, they're doing
doing
great
awesome.
things, and we're really making moves. And the best thing about it is it's really shown us different gifts that we have. I feel like it's brought us
Definitely.
closer as a family
So
in a
talk
lot
about,
of ways.
Talk about that part, because I don't know how many people in my family that I would work with. And it also depends on the kind of work
right.
that we would do. So I guess just talk about that. And Shay is really an extension of your family. She's basically your sister.
Yes.
And so talk about, because both of y'all work there,
We do.
how does that work with the family dynamic? Y'all are around each other a lot.
Well, it helped that we were already really close.
I did. It just.
Yeah,
great
so
start.
we were already
start.
always together to begin with. And Rollies is just fun. I think we have done a great job at working to kind of establish safe environment.
That's very
We treat
important.
our employees like family.
Right.
And when you truly care about something, it shows. And that's one of the things a lot of our customers say. And so that just, it goes with our family.
Right.
So is it hard? Yes. Do we disagree? Absolutely.
Right.
I think the hardest thing has been able to, draw the line between, okay, this is me talking to you as my parents. This is you as my boss.
Right.
This is me seeing you as my managers. This is me seeing you as my daughters.
Yeah.
And that's been hard. I think that's something we're constantly navigating.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're all on the same team, and it shows.
Yes.
So I think it has just, again, put us in the position to impact people and build something that's more than us.
Right.
And I think when you're looking outside of yourself, it makes things a lot easier.
Right. Because it's not just about you,
Mm-hmm.
but about the impact, and then the impact that the family is having on the community. What about you, Shay?
I definitely enjoy the fact that we set out saying that we wanted to impact the community. As somebody who is already really big into volunteering, I wanted to give back.
Yeah.
And what better way to give back to the younger generations
Then running a summer camp in 2018.
Hey. Now think if we had Custard at that time, we definitely would
We would have killed.
we would have had
Oh, yeah.
everybody's attention.
They would have
from
been
the
asking us to
get.
come back the next year.
I'm saying.
We doubled our numbers.
We
Everybody
definitely would have had
would've been
everybody
there.
paid
Please
attention.
bring Custard.
Have all the classrooms.
You remember that time?
They're like, so we have a problem. Our kids are failing, so they can go to summer school.
That's terrible.
Purposely no, but it's just a joy, and it's great to be able to work with family because they see you a specific way and they're able to push you more that you wouldn't necessarily do for somebody else.
Right.
And so we've all grown tremendously
Yes.
personally, and it's just amazing. We love Rollies. Rollies is the go-to
We
place.
love Rollies. We all do.
Yeah, so roll on into Rollies.
I'm not going to sing that.
Come on.
Sing it.
You can do it.
Has that pushed you to want to either kind of take on the family business, to kind of take it over at some point, or to maybe start a business of your own?
Well, I feel you looking at me, so I will start. I have always wanted to try and do something on my own. I used to want to do a clinic, like a mobile clinic. That was before things got on.
Oh,
and
like
popping.
Jane the Virgin. No, wait, wrong show.
I was like, what mobile clinic was involved in that?
What was that show? The Mindy Experiment, I think that's the name
The
of
Mindy
it.
Project.
The Mindy Project,
Okay,
yeah, with Mindy Kaling.
I don't know what it is. I
Just
just knew
heard
the name.
But had I known it was about a mobile clinic,
I
now
probably
It
would
is.
have
I might
watched
have to look it up.
So actually, these everybody there, they're OBs.
Oh,
So they have their own practice, and eventually it gets to a point where she kind of breaks away from the partnership and she starts her own.
That's the project.
She tries to help people get pregnant. What is that called again? I don't know.
Like
that.
in vitro?
In vitro, yeah. So she does that, and there was a part where they want to do something in the community. So they buy this bus, and they pretty much start going to the community, and
it's kind of cool.
it's like a mobile clinic,
I might
like you
check that
talked
out.
about. So they'll do like all of that women stuff that y'all need to get
On
done.
Netflix? Hulu?
I think it's on Netflix.
Okay.
We'll be looking.
But you know, it's on one of those places. But that's
Watch, it's gonna be on one of those places. I gotta buy the actual show instead of. Like,
shout out to all those places.
Sponsor us.
You're doing great.
Okay, so mobile clinic.
Yes, so
I
that
could definitely
originally
see that.
that's what my thoughts were. That was before Rollies. Rollies is here, and it's definitely pushed and tested my theory on if it's really what I want to do. Because there's a lot of behind the scenes. There's a lot of 24/7. There's a lot of stuff you're not getting paid for just because it's your baby.
Yeah.
So you have to realize, like, you have to make sacrifices for the long-term gains. And so I was a little skeptical, but networking, still talking, like, that flame is still there. It's still burning. Right. And so, I mean, if it's still burning after this time, well, I feel like Rollies is allowing me to see the behind the scenes of what I needed to do, a reality check for me, and then being able to be like, okay, I can do this. I've done it before. We can do this. A village. You have to find your village.
You do.
And I think too, Mama Rollies is all. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Brenda, aka Mama Rollies,
The boss babe herself.
is always talking about her village, and that was a really big reminder for me, is knowing that you aren't always doing things by yourself. Yeah. It really does take a village. You can't always rely on yourself.
That made me think about when you talk about that fire still burning.
Yeah.
Of course, I have a village. Y'all are part of the village.
Yeah.
And so when we did the unique training, I don't know if y'all got a chance to go through it, but it really pushed me to go, you know what? Just do the podcast. Like, you don't need to wait anymore.
Right.
It's not going to be, everything's not going to be perfect.
Sure.
But just start. Just get out there.
Yes.
And so when we had to make those goals, those 10-week goals, I said 10 weeks, 10 episodes. I ended up getting 8, but that was just kind of my launching point.
Right.
And that was in, what, February?
That's awesome.
So this is episode 24. Yeah. And so even with my son being born 3 months, and
that's such a big achievement, though. Like, how do you feel? Like, bro, like, come on. Like, you started in February, 24 seasons later. Like, you're still grinding despite the craziness of life, having a little son. Like,
it's my baby, just like you talked about.
Yeah,
this is so, like, a lot of people talk about, and me and Jacob talked about it on episode 22.
okay,
taking that next step in life, like what's next? Because a lot of times we get to the point where we feel like we've kind of figured out what we're doing currently. We've kind of figured it out. For me, I've always wanted to do something that was a little bit more in the creative lane. Something that I wanted to be in control of, but I know I wanted to do something that was me. And so that is this.
Definitely.
So I always wanted to go, you know, I want to do it how I want to do it.
Right.
I don't want anyone to have to tell me. I always wanted to have a partner, but I just could never really get somebody that I felt like could put the time in that I wanted to put in.
Right, that had the same dream and had the drive to do the same thing.
Right. And so at first that was Kia. I was trying to make it Kia, but it wasn't her dream. Like, this isn't what she wanted to do. So eventually I just had to go, okay, man, you're doing this thing not by yourself.
Yeah.
But now I'm able to have guests on. Like, I've had guests, like a ton of people.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have a podcast about whatever I wanted to talk about. Because people always ask me, like, why don't you just have a sports podcast? Because we all know I could talk sports. I love sports. But I didn't want to be pigeonholed into just one thing. I'm like, I like a lot of stuff.
Right.
And so I don't want to just kind of limit myself and limit the kind of people that I can have on.
Exactly.
Because we haven't talked sports at all. We are just...
We had a little nugget.
Did we?
Just a little bit. I like sports, but we did mention that,
There's one.
You lost.
How quickly they forget.
Ooh, I'm sorry, that's a wound. Anyways,
how quickly the tables turn. We'll just edit all that out. So, like you did also talk about the behind the scenes stuff. So I record everything, I edit everything.
It's a lot.
I got to do sound check. I got to do camera. At first, I said I do not want to do camera because that is way more work. But then
You can't see.
I
Anybody
just
else
was
doing
like,
it.
just hook the camera up. So, and also I didn't want to cut myself off from the YouTube platform because a lot of people listen there. So I'm like, dang, I gotta figure out the YouTube. I gotta get the camera part going, and it's not as difficult. I was just thinking because I'm out on my podcast after a couple of different podcasts that I listen to and watch. So Joe Rogan is a very prominent one, but I liked how he had cameras on his guests. He has the wide shot as well where you can see everybody.
Yep.
So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it like that. So I was thinking like way too big.
Yeah.
And so, maybe that's a point that I have to work to. But another friend of mine was like people just have talking heads where you just have somebody on there and they just talk. You could do that. Like, dang, I guess you're right. So I bought the camera, set it up.
Yay.
And here we are.
Here we are.
And I think too, you just need to remember like that was your goal. So doing just like with Unique, the 10 goals to get there and just making your steps. So like every so often being like, okay, how am I moving towards this goal?
Right.
Like how am I progressing? And that reflection really makes a difference on your growth.
100%.
And I think something also that you hit on that is really good and I can't talk either. Applicable to a lot of people is sometimes we have an idea of like what our life should be or how
the perfect
or what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like you said, it could be too big or it could even be too small.
Right.
So you just have to start and then just grow with it. And you'll see down the road, your vision may be completely different.
Yeah.
But like you said, you were like, I thought it could be something me and Kia could do. And if you did that, I'm sure it would have been good.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been what it could be. And now you're open to so many other things.
When you try to, make somebody a part of
That's true.
something that they're not supposed to be a part of because it's not their vision, it's not their baby, so to speak, it's not their love and passion, then now things start to get a little bit more harder, more hard than they need to be. So she's all good with being on for episodes,
Right.
here and there,
Still being supportive, like helping.
exactly. But like us having the podcast together, like that was never her dream. Like that wasn't given to her. Like it was given to me. So, here we are, and now I can have on whoever I want to. I don't have to be stuck with one partner or anybody.
And it's a
can
different
just-
dynamic.
Talking about
Yeah.
sports and like we talked about so much today.
So I can't talk sports with Kia, but now I can have my brothers on that's coming. The NBA preview is coming. So bump what they're talking about, all the Chicago Bears stuff. Nobody cares.
But we do, though.
The NBA preview is coming, and that is happening. Yes. What is your favorite Rollies
Oh no, man!
flavor?
I mean, we have a lot of good ones,
There's
but
so many.
Okay,
I
top
feel
two.
like my trait, like me and Shay, we created one.
Oh yeah, we did. This was genius.
Because we had a rivalry at first, like
rivalry.
Yes.
Cake batter was always my jammy jam.
And cookies and cream is my jam.
Cookies and cream is a classic. You
Thank
can always
you.
go
It's
to
a
cookies and
classic,
cream.
but I
Wait.
just like cake batter. And then I think Shay did it first. She put Oreos, and
I
then
did
that
with
was
the
our
cake
new
batter.
in the
drink.
cake batter.
I did.
And then
because-
we were just like, we should make it like a flavor. I think people will like this. It's kind of
Oreo
like the
cake
best
batter?
of
well,
both
really,
worlds.
what happened was
Alright.
it was National Best Friends Day, and I was like, "Fam, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think it's time for the people to know."
And what really happened was she set up a rigged poll.
Sorry, what? You sound like your mother with her banana
Rigged
pudding. Excuse
Because
me.
we were trying to
Excuse me.
see who won.
And who
And
won?
she called out all her. But who sold the most that day though? So technically on Facebook,
You know
yes.
what? We gonna pull up them.
So the real fans, which were the cake batter fans, actually came out. The fake
I'm sorry.
cookies and cream fans just voted on
Oh,
Facebook.
We posting this to Rolly, so
So my fan base knows the cake batter people came out.
Your flavors are cake batter and cookies and cream.
But we
Yes.
put them together.
And then so what was that?
The Lay BFF.
it's lit.
Because we're fancy.
Le.
BFF.
Okay, like Les Miserables.
Kind of Miserables.
Miserables.
Every time.
Somebody help me. The Miserables.
I'm not even gonna put myself out there
Les
like that.
Miserables.
Yes, thank you. You know what I'm talking about. Jean Valjean.
Somebody didn't do theater.
I didn't do
He
theater.
did it in the Heights.
We had to watch it in French.
You took French and you still can't say it. That's so funny.
Come on.
I just remember that Jean Valjean dude. He couldn't let it like that.
That's very tragic.
The
I still haven't
cop.
seen it.
Really?
He just couldn't let it go. Like he chased this dude for like 50 years. He was chasing this guy in and out of jail. He became a Democrat,
really?
not a Democrat, but he became.
I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
I didn't see that play.
Yes. He became
remember this being what it was.
Oh my goodness.
an aristocrat, an official.
I knew where you
right?
were going with that.
He just could not let this. I don't even remember what the crime was, but he
don't either.
he really just was
Don't look
trying to
at me,
hunt
I
this
ain't
man
seen
down.
it.
He changed his identity and everything.
Oh,
We'll have
wait.
to see where we can find it and watch again.
Yes.
It has been a long time.
I
It's
know
really
it
good.
translates to
It's beautifully
it's a
done.
good movie. The
It's
Miserables.
incredible.
The
The
Miserables.
Miserables. The Miserables.
Miserables.
So we have the BFF or Le BFF. So it's a cake batter with the Oreos.
And it's delicious.
It is.
So y'all have a s'mores flavor that I'm going to come check out
yes,
on
we
Thursday.
do.
On Thursday.
That's what and I think that's what people love is that it's always changing and it's fresh.
Yes.
So not only are we using quality ingredients, but
It's made
when
fresh.
it's
every
made that day, you know, it's not something that's sitting in somebody's
This is management.
freezer.
So if you could trust anybody.
Yeah, not sitting in somebody's
This-
freezer for 4 or
Right.
6 months before it
Yeah,
ships
no.
out to us.
It's
like,
literally made.
when y'all come in, you see us making it.
With love.
We do,
So
and we're always taking
Nice.
suggestions. So if you have,
So where can they
any
find? Where can they
suggestions-
find Rollies? Like Facebook.
So Shay does it the
address?
best. Go ahead, Shay.
What do I do?
Say her address. You say
Oh.
good on our lives.
Our address is 3695 Kirby Drive, Suite 123, Pearland, Texas.
Yes, yes.
Well done.
But you can find us on Instagram and Facebook on Rollies FC.
Yes.
Rollies FC.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
Papa Rollies is working on a TikTok.
Papa
so that's
Rollies.
good.
Yes,
Yo,
y'all.
Art got.
Yeah. If you all know my father, you know.
Art, you better not have no Chicago Bears stuff.
You know it is
coming.
going to be intense, to say the least.
Well, I think that
That is Rollies.
that's gonna bring us to a close.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not ready to go. We're having so much
Really?
fun.
Y'all not ready to
About
go?
Harry Potter. I was ready
Oh
for
yeah.
that. I
Oh.
was like, wait, what? Wait, what?
Harry Potter, guys.
Okay.
He's
here
on
we
my,
go.
he's on my
Bonus.
heart stuff. I was like,
Come on.
no.
Bonus content. Okay,
Bonus.
Here we go. So, me and Jacob talked about this too on episode 22. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast, but she's a big fan of Harry Potter. Enod too. If you, a couple of my great
Close
teacher
that
friends.
Okay.
I have not taken the test to find out what house I belong to. Now, I am a big fan of Harry Potter. Of course, I've seen the movies, but
Wait, have you read the books?
I read the first 4 books, and then they just got too long.
Too long.
Too long? 1,000 pages?
Pathetic. Never
But they're
mind.
amazing.
Never mind.
I believe
We're
it.
not.
They
But I'm
transport
not-
you to a magical world.
I read now. Do y'all read now? On the spot.
I mean, I read, but I haven't.
Do I read?
I haven't
Novels.
read Harry Potter.
Always.
Books.
Yeah.
What are you reading?
I am rereading Blood of Bones because it is
Ooh.
amazing. The Children of Blood and Bones.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't reread anything. After I read it one time,
Wait,
it's
what?
it.
No, because you catch different
I'm not-
things,
no.
especially with series, because you don't realize how much a author puts into it. And then it just amazes me, like
That
little
sounds
nuggets.
awesome.
Like I have read Harry Potter faithfully since I was 8 years old.
How many times have you read the books?
You don't even want to know.
I do want to know.
I will read the series. Like back then, I would just read them over and over again, like just because it wasn't that many. And obviously not adulting, but I read the whole series at least once a year. I love them.
So you've read the whole series maybe 20 times?
Oh, more than that.
30 times? 50 times?
50 might be good.
I feel like 50 is like.
You know how many more books you could have
But
read?
I still notice things. But I'm a reader. I read fast.
I do not
Like
read
I read the
fast.
longest one, which what was it, like 12,000 pages or something? I
Not
did it in
12,000.
3 days. I inhaled it. I obviously can't do that now because Rollies. But
we ain't got time.
I read slow. I read slow. Like
I demolish.
It depends on
books.
what it
I am a
is.
reader.
It just depends on what it is.
I'm not a fast reader. I'm a good reader. Like I understand, but I don't read fast.
I like a lot of fantasy lore.
Okay.
It's just life is hard.
I've got some books for you then.
And
if you like sci-fi, I got some stuff
I
for you.
do. I just if you can transport me, because I am very much a overthinker and overanalyzer. So if I can get a book and lose myself in it for a few hours, like,
that's video games for me, of course. But,
well, yeah, the same thing.
I'm more like true crime. Like I need
See,
reality.
books. Well, yeah. Well, it depends on the book, but for the most part, they relax me. Video games.
You're like
make it
locked
worse.
in, like
Nah.
Because I'm like, rah! Like if I
That
can't beat a
competitive
level,
streak.
like, then I can't go to sleep.
what was that? What noise was that?
And it's a
Like,
legit
I'm like,
noise.
don't talk to me. So I have to play. If I do play a video game to calm down, it's like old school.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog? Nah, Sonic will make you mad.
No, like
Sonic
I
will
still.
make you mad.
Well, actually, my parents have. I need it back, y'all. But I have my Super Nintendo, some storage unit, thanks to Harvey. But I still have my old Super Nintendo, and I would like break it out and play Donkey Kong.
You know you can get like.
It's not the same. It's like the nostalgia. Like you hear like the click, like as you're pushing like the big purple button.
Hey.
So
And even though now they're trying to say you shouldn't blow in the cartridge, hey, guess what? I'm still blowing in my cartridge, and it still works.
Y'all want to use obsolete technology.
My dream when I get my house, oh man, our game room is gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Like I
With our
want
ice cream
every
machine.
game system
Why?
just to collect.
I just want the best one.
My
Wait,
kids will
PlayStation
know
5.
where we started.
I actually do have a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 3 still.
See?
But I did grow up on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
Sega.
For sure. Okay.
Super Nintendo.
As we know, you two belong to the House of Gryffindor.
Y'all.
I do not know what house I belong to, so we are going to
out.
We need to put in our like thoughts first. Have we all decided we think he's gonna be?
Slytherin.
Yeah. I think
That's terrible.
It's not.
It's not. We just.
Come on, man.
It's not a bad thing.
Slytherin.
it's
All the
20
snakes are in Slytherin.
I mean,
It's-
snakes aren't always.
It is 2021, and we know that
Just because it's
all
2021, what does that
Gryffindors
mean?
aren't good.
Exactly.
Man.
All Hufflepuffs are not weak. All Ravenclaws are not smart. And all Slytherins are not bad. We're dispelling stereotypes
Okay.
in the wizarding community.
Question time.
Okay. Choose one to continue. Forest or river?
I can't swim.
So forest.
I don't like being outside either.
Okay. Late at night, walking alone down the
Can
street.
I go back?
No.
I think I want to choose the river.
It won't let me go back. It's too late. You gotta
this
do it quick.
This won't be accurate.
Yes, it is. 'Cause that was your first. You said can't swim. It's gotta be forced. Late at night, walking alone down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. Do you draw your wand and stand your ground? Withdraw into the shadows to await developments while mentally reviewing the most appropriate defensive. No, okay. Not a Ravenclaw. Draw your wand and try to discover the source of the noise. Proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance.
Wait, where's the option where you leave, you run?
That was a hide.
trapped. What do you?
Okay, wait a second.
You're gonna hide.
or you confront.
Okay, hold on, wait. Read the question again.
Okay, you're walking alone at night. You hear a peculiar cry. So what are you gonna do? Draw your wand and stand your ground.
I don't see how this is my problem. This is a peculiar cry? It didn't say...
It's just you in the street. What else you gonna do?
Run! Go the opposite way of the cry.
Okay, guys, what we just found out is that Tony is indeed a muggle.
Okay, read me the answers again. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Are you gonna stand your ground? Are you going to withdraw into the shadows?
Nah, I ain't running.
Okay.
In the shadows.
Draw
I can
your
run and get
wand
away, that's different.
and try to discover the source of the noise. So one is like actively seeking it and the other one is just standing your ground. Or are you going to proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance?
Proceed with caution.
So given the choice,
like these options.
would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you glory,
Nah.
love, power, wisdom?
Wisdom.
If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you?
Mm-hmm.
Cat?
No.
Toad?
No.
Owl?
Maybe.
You're leaning toward the owl?
Wait, is
Toad
that it?
or cat? Well, you're going to choose what kind. You just have to choose which group.
Oh, those three? Those are my
Yeah.
three? Oh, easy.
So,
Toad is whack.
a barn owl. I'll let you see him.
Mm-hmm.
Tawny owl. Snowy.
Hey, keep going.
You already Screech.
Nah, that's ugly.
Brown owl.
Snow.
Which
Snowy
one?
owl. Snowy.
Snowy.
Yeah,
You just
them-
everyone
yeah,
wants to head with
stop.
it. Which would you rather be? Liked,
No.
trusted, feared, envied, imitated, praised.
Trusted. Easy.
You enter an enchanted garden.
Ooh.
Ooh. What would you be most?
Do I have a lawnmower?
No, you do
No,
not.
it's enchanted.
What would
Protected.
you
No.
be most curious? Didn't we talk about the butterfly effect?
Have you learned nothing?
Just going and destroying magical gardens.
Okay, we got to get this up out of here. Okay.
What would you be the most curious to examine first? The fat red toadstool, mushroom,
No.
that appeared to be talking to each other.
No.
You would
Mushrooms?
talking to each other?
Sound like a trip.
The bubbling pool, we already said you can't swim, and the dust of which something luminous is swirling. Silver leaf tree bearing golden apples. The statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye.
He's running
tree.
from that one.
The tree.
The tree.
I don't need no twinkling eyes at me.
Which of the following would you most like to study? Mer people?
Wait, what's the first one? Oh, like mermaid people.
Yeah.
Mer people, okay.
Centaurs, the little
Uh-huh. See?
half. Okay, you know them. Okay, werewolves, vampires, goblins, trolls, or ghosts.
Werewolves.
Really? White or black?
Dun, dun, dun.
Is that like a good or bad?
Go fast!
Black.
It's ready to make a decision.
Oh, I'm about to get sorted.
Gryffindor! Welcome to the team! We're the new golden trio, y'all. Welcome.
How does that happen?
Welcome.
Interesting. Okay, I mean,
Congratulations.
I want you all
But Tony's
to-
gonna do the extended one too.
I want to do the one that's like 50 questions.
Yeah, and then he'll come back and let y'all know what that one says too.
Y'all gonna have to remind me.
Oh, don't worry. I
Danielle will definitely remind you.
Okay, I think now we're finished.
Are we done? Those are all
I
our
think-
numbers.
Are we finished or are we done?
Well, we can't be done.
Oh, y'all don't get the reference. Never mind. If you're out there and you've listened this far, I just want you to post on my Instagram page
Which is
at _Tony Rambles _
Good job.
finished or done, whichever one you are. Okay. This is the Living Numbers podcast,
yes.
Thank you for listening.
and I am your host Tony Rambles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, download, follow,
And sponsor
share,
us.
Please share.
sponsor if you're out there.
Even if you can't sponsor, send to somebody else.
Somebody. That's how we do things around here.
Right.
Um,
Come to
Yes,
Rollies
Eric.
so we can
Rollies,
sponsor.
yes. Rollies. Signing off for Shay and Danielle.
Till we meet again,
The
y'all.
Shay,
The Shay.
the Gryffindor trio.
Hey.
See y'all in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.